Right, hi everyone. So this is Abdullah. We're going to be doing a mock test today in Sidcup. So Abdullah, tell us a little bit about your driving history. Tell them what you've been up to. You've been having lessons. You had any tests?
Yeah, I mean, I've driven for a number of years, but not in the UK, and I've done a number of lessons in the Gillingham area.
Okay, right.
Gave a couple of tests. Unfortunately, failed both.
Yeah.
I've been a bit unfortunate with a couple of serious faults that I made in Sidcup just last week.
Last week. Okay.
Yeah. So hence, I'm kind of here to try and make sure that I can work on the Sidcup area. Try and
Do you know the Sidcup area well?
I wouldn't say well, but I think I've gotten a good hang of it. I think I like it over Gillingham, to be honest. But yeah,
Brilliant.
We'll see how it goes.
All right, lovely. So we're going to do a mock test, and we're going to later on put the sat nav on as well. But we're going to start off with me giving instructions as they would do in the driving test. Right. So when you're ready, Abdullah. And then when we get to the end of the road, we're going to be turning left, please follow me.
Left.
Yep.
Turning left.
Yeah, if you have a look at the road markings.
Cool.
And then when we get to the roundabout, we'll be going right, fourth exit for me, please. Right, fourth exit. Okay, so We're going to be going round to the right where it splits. There's going to be a fork, but if you can please be in the left lane. So this bit here, we're going to be in the left lane, but we're going round to the right.
Round to the
right. In this lane.
Okay.
Okay, roundabout. We are going to go straight ahead. Second exit, please, for me. Straight ahead, second exit. It's a 50 road.
Yeah.
And if we can please come off the next exit on the left hand side for me, please.
Next exit. Left-hand side.
Yeah. And then at the roundabout, we're going to be turning left, please, for me. And then if you can please take the next road on the left hand side for me, please. And then when we get to the end of the road, we're going to be turning left, please. we're going to take the next road on the right hand side. The next road on the right, please. Okay, and then if you could park on the left hand side in a safe place for me, please.
Yes.
Thank you. And when you are ready, if you can please move off again for me. And then I'd like to take the next road on the right hand side for me, please. And then at the end of this road, we're going to be turning right, please. So let me help you. You've got it coming edge into the middle. Let's go into the middle, and then just look in both ways. That's it. Good. We'll talk about it at the end of the mock test, okay, just to help you with that, just to explain why that is, all right?
Sounds good.
Yeah, all good, all good.
But that I've counted as undue hesitation, otherwise.
Yes.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit, A222 towards Sidcup. Cross the roundabout, second exit, A222 towards Sidcup. Take the exit, A222, Chislehurst Road. After 300 yards, turn left, Alberton Road, then, at the end of the road, turn right, Feltonley. Left, Alberton Road, then, at the end of the road, turn right, Feltonley. the end of the road, turn right, Felton Lee. Turn right, Felton Lee. After 250 yards, turn right, Tyron Way. At the end of the road, turn right, Tyron Way. Turn right, Tyron Way.
Okay, so what I'm going to ask you to do, we're going to be
After
doing the
200 yards,
parking on the
bear
right manoeuvre.
Sydney
Okay.
Road.
I would like you to park on the right hand side where that Mini is, the white Mini.
Okay.
And then we reverse back a couple of car lengths before moving off again.
Good.
Bear right, Sydney Road.
So, and then I'd like to reverse back a couple of car lengths, please, before moving off again. Thank you. And then when you're ready, if we can please move off again for me.
right, A211, Main Road, then turn left, Updale Road.
That's it, and that's this left here.
A211, main road. Turn left, A211, main road.
Going straight on.
After 200 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit, A211, Sidcup Hill.
I've just pushed my brake there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, I just didn't want to park myself up on the zebra crossings. I was a bit tight.
It's fine. We'll talk about. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just. We'll talk about at the end.
Of course.
Cross the roundabout, second exit, A211, Sidcup Hill.
Do you think you need to indicate on a little mini roundabout like that?
Didn't
No.
make much sense. But
No,
yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to mark you down for it because it
Okay.
didn't actually impact anything.
Right.
If you did it a bit earlier, then
Then it
it would
would've
have been a
been-
fault.
Yeah.
But when it's a little mini roundabout like that, when you're going straight, you don't really get the time.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, by the time you're there, you're off of it again.
Fair.
If it was a medium or bigger one, then obviously definitely. But I'm not marking you down for it to affect anything.
Okay.
But just
Unnecessary.
yeah,
Got
just
it.
noting it down really.
Got it.
Just noting it. See here, there's no one there, but that's a pedestrian crossing.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing happened, but just we'll talk about it because we're going to talk about the approach to things, the anticipation.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but it's all good. It's all part of learning, so it's no problemo.
Turn left, Maidstone Road, then turn right.
Okay, yeah, so just keep going round.
After
To be fair,
200
follow the sat.
yards,
It's right near the end
turn
now
right.
anyway. All right, we're going to keep the car on because it's very warm as soon as we turn it off. Right, so, it's the end of the mock. How did you feel you did?
I think I had a couple of bits that made me feel very uncomfortable. As in, if I do it again, I'd probably not do them.
Yeah, what are those little bits that you can remember?
I can very vividly remember the roundabout where I passed behind a red bus.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I used it as a blocker vehicle, but I wasn't absolutely sure if that was the right approach.
I'll be on. Oh yeah, the 3-lane round.
Yeah.
I think you was alright. Well,
Okay.
no. To be fair, it depends if you kept up with them, and it also depends on where you were going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, sometimes you can use it as a blocker, but I haven't marked any of that down
Okay.
because nothing actually happened. I'm going to ask you a question. So you've got 2 driver faults for the timing of your signals.
Right.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you a question. So if you were turning left, now it does vary a little bit, so it's not like fixed exactly,
Mm-hmm.
but roughly how far away from a junction, if you're going to take a left turn, for example, how far away roughly, give or take, should we indicate?
50 to 100 yards?
Think of it more as in car lengths.
Car lengths.
Yeah.
Okay, like 8 to 10 car lengths maybe.
When you're going left, you're not far off.
Yeah.
A little bit more, so roughly around the 6-ish,
Okay.
6 to 8, but roughly in between
Okay.
there. So there was occasion where we're indicating, like, as soon as I've given you the instruction,
Mhm.
you've gone boom, boom, signal, but I'm giving you the instruction early.
Very
So
early.
we're indicating early.
Right.
So once they give you the instruction, it's on you to actually work out where it is,
Right.
and obviously do the judgment of when would be the appropriate time to do that.
Okay.
If you're turning right, I didn't mention right, this didn't happen, but just
Okay.
it's a bit further back. It's more like 8
Okay.
car lengths ish, yeah,
Okay.
8 to 10 roughly. All right. Now you almost got a serious straight away. You know what it was when you were going to come out onto this main road, and you had to brake really hard for somebody.
Oh, yes, yeah. Yeah, it's a crossing, but it's not a zebra crossing, so I should have registered. I hear you.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah. I was going to push my brake.
Yeah.
You got there. You're lucky because you got there like I was about to verge on pushing it, but you got there before me.
Yeah.
Before I kind of was about to lift my foot and push it.
Right.
I was literally like a thing. So, again, this is a learning thing for you.
Of
Yeah.
course.
If someone you come into the end of the road like that,
Mhm.
and someone wants to cross,
Mhm.
who's got priority?
Them.
Good. Yeah. And it's the same as if you're turning into
Yeah.
a road as well.
Yeah.
Makes sense, yeah?
Yeah.
Brilliant, okay. Generally speaking, you are doing your mirrors when you're going round stuff.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
But there are occasions where you forget.
Okay.
Like whether it's forgetting to come out and then go. So they've got 2 driver faults for not checking the mirror. So you've got to check the centre mirror, right mirror
Right.
to come out.
Right.
It was more the out ones,
Okay.
but there was still a couple of marks that I give you for that. Do you remember when you come to the end of the road and I said to you, I went to you, let's go into the middle, and then afterwards you said, would that be undue hesitation?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that situation,
I
right?
remember that.
So again, this is potentially like experience, okay? So initially, you're 100% right
Yeah,
to
to
wait
wait.
there, yeah?
Mhm.
And you couldn't go. You had no opportunity, all right? You're not allowed to slow people down, obviously, if there's anybody coming either direction, but particularly initially from the right,
Yeah,
okay?
makes sense.
Once this side, because of the traffic light, it all clogged up. Then in the middle, you got the keep clear.
Yeah.
And then you got the person, I think it was a lady, but whoever it was, the driver there, that stopped for us. Then
Yeah.
what you do in that situation is, as long as it's safe, is you put your head forward, peep and creep. Have you
Yeah,
heard of peep and
yeah,
creep?
yeah.
Put your head forward and then you go forward. You want to be careful that the lane on the right, where people could come,
Yeah.
obviously no one there. You can obviously look to ahead as well, you can see that
Yeah.
quite clearly. And you look to left. You don't commit, but you need to make that move into the middle. If you
Right.
stay there, you would still be there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so busy.
Yeah.
If you're waiting for that to be clear and that to be clear before you move, we would still be there now. I'd
Yeah.
make a cup of tea, have my water, all of that. Yeah, you still
I
be
heard
there
you.
now.
Fair.
So that's why. So that's what I've given you your 100%. Now, I'll be honest, I probably jumped in because the examiner probably wouldn't have jumped in at that point.
Wouldn't have.
Wouldn't.
Right.
Wouldn't. What he would have or she would have done is just waited for you longer, seen what you did. So if you were there a little bit and you didn't go forward a little bit, fine.
Right.
But then if you just stood there and didn't move at all and that clears out, the same situation happened, then you could potentially, long-term wise, get a serious for
Right.
it.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
It didn't develop that far
Yeah, it
because
didn't.
I went to you, let's go forward, because I know how busy it was and I was just trying to help you to get forward.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if you didn't move forward,
Right.
then potentially it could turn into a serious because you're just never going to get out of there. You're going to be there forever.
Okay.
Makes
So-
sense?
So just a couple of follow-up
Yes,
questions on
good.
that. So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
keep clear is basically for the
Yes.
for the road, for the cars that are going towards the signal, not ourselves, as long as obviously in the situation that you pointed
That is
out.
exactly why it's there
Oh, right.
to help us, because
Right.
if
I thought
they
it was keep clear for us as well.
No,
Don't go in
no,
there.
no, no.
Okay.
It's basically if we were going, like when you're turning right, it's like a yellow box.
Right.
So when you're turning right,
yeah.
you can go in there and wait to turn right.
Right.
Yeah. But if you were going straight ahead, yeah, and it was all clogged up because
Yeah.
you could see ahead, it was all
Yeah, yeah.
clogged up.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you'd have to wait behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's for this. It's for that purpose. If that lady, there was no keep clear, she should still sort of leave it a gap anyway. But if she went across to and blocked it, it's almost like an extra incentive for them not to block it, because if they do and there's a camera there, they're going to get fined.
Right.
Yeah. But that's learning for
And
you.
then,
So.
and then I think the only other follow-up question to that was on the left. Like my only problem was
Visibility.
I didn't creep in because I just could not see what's going on
Cool.
the left because of the car's clogged
Yeah.
up.
So what you do is exactly what we just mentioned.
fair.
Is you go forward, slow. You're not committing
Yeah.
until you know.
Yeah.
And if you see anything like from that left, like you mentioned, then you just stop.
Right.
When you stop, one of two things are going to happen. Either they may be nice and they'll see you and they'll let you in, or they're just going to keep going.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But eventually, you're going to potentially get your chance because someone's going to stop or the lights are going to change.
Yeah.
Then you go.
Okay.
And then that way, that lady will now have a clear road to go because the lights there, they're going to change for each direction at the same time. So
Cool.
she can't go full because it's red. Makes
Okay.
sense, yeah?
So as long as I'm in the keep clear box, but like I'm still waiting on the left traffic, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay.
The
Interesting.
only way you wouldn't be able to do it is if it was a flowing traffic.
Yeah.
You're not going to come out and make them slow down.
No, of course.
Yeah?
Fair enough. It's really helpful. Thank you.
No, that's all right. When we first started the sat nav, so we started it on that road, we were going straight, and you come to roundabout where you were going straight ahead. All it was is your positioning wasn't over, but it was too much
On
to
the
the
right.
right side, and that's
Yeah.
something I want to actually talk to you about at the end. That's why I've noted
Okay.
that. You want to be, and I don't know if you noticed, I was kind of looking over because I was seeing if there's enough space for the car in the right lane to get past you, and there was. But if they couldn't because you were blocking them, it would have been a serious. But it wasn't. You was in your lane, but I was looking here, and I've got a much bigger gap.
Yeah,
And
okay.
there, I can't see properly, but it felt like you're right next to the line.
Right.
When really you just want to be in the middle of it.
Okay.
Yeah. We spoke a little bit about. We had a conversation a little bit earlier before your mark about not knowing, like, because obviously I think you said in your test you got done for being a bit too slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that on the smaller roads, I think you're overcompensating it and you're going too fast for some situations. Did you see a few occasions where my foot just kind of raised a little
Yeah,
bit? Right.
yeah.
Why do you think I was doing that?
Because there's possibly a hazard and you wanted to break us. I could see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Some of those, what were you coming up to? Like one of them, what is it? It's a bend.
Yeah.
We can't see. There's two bends in particular.
Right.
We can't see around that corner.
Right.
So what are you going to do if someone does come? I know what you're going to do. You're going to brake really hard and we're going to do an emergency stop because of it. So that's what I was saying to you right at the beginning about having a bit more anticipation. Are you ready for that vehicle to come through? Think about it as in, if they're not there, it's a bonus. It's your lucky day. You've won the lottery.
Yeah.
But up until the point you can see,
Yeah.
I want you to be thinking there will be someone there, not like there's not going to be someone there.
Right.
I'm not saying you're thinking that.
Right.
But what I'm saying is your speed is almost like, there's not going to be anybody there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rather than they might be.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Stay in the 20s.
So when you're going on to or any situation, have you ever heard of the 3 S's that you can't make any other road user do, like bike, car, whoever it is, motorbike?
Sure.
No. So you can't make, so if you're entering, this is talk about roundabouts because it happened twice.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're entering a roundabout, you can't make any other road user slow down, swerve or stop. There was 2 occasions, and hopefully let's see if you can remember it. One of them, the first one, was when we first got to the roundabout right at the beginning of the test. I believe, I can even try and find it on the footage. When you went, there was a van coming round and we slowed them down. Yeah? So what I can do is, I mean, we've got the GoPros anyway.
Yeah.
So I can show, if it comes up on the camera, it may or may not see that side, it depends, yeah, it might see it. I can dig it out and you can see, but basically when you've gone, initially when you've gone, it's all right, but then there's a van coming round extremely quick and I've looked over here and by the time we've got out of their way, they've had to slow down for us.
Right.
All right? That's on that Ruxley roundabout there.
Okay.
Remember you was talking about the bus to me?
Yeah.
Yeah? And then we went past that roundabout, then we went on to the 50 zone where I went to you, what's the speed limit? And you went and you didn't know and I went, it's 50.
Yeah.
Then we went up the ramp towards the roundabout where I said to you we're going to go left first exit.
Yeah.
Now when you've gone left, again you've come out when you shouldn't have come out. Yeah, you've come out when you shouldn't have come out, and then there's a car coming, and what they've had to do is they've gone into the right lane to overtake you, and then they've come in front of you because we've got in their way.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
I know it's hard to remember because you're focusing.
But fair enough.
Yeah. So when you go, and I know you're not doing deliberately, but you cannot impact anybody else, whether it's changing lanes, slowing down, braking, which is obviously slowing down, any of that. So you just need to be a bit more careful. So I don't know again if it's because you're trying to be positive in your driving, but it's almost coming out too positive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The other serious was when on the dual carriageway, when I said to you, what's the speed limit?
Yeah.
And you wasn't sure. You was going about 35 and it was 50. And I was trying to leave it. But obviously I can't read your mind, but it felt like you wasn't really sure what it was.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
That's true, because I was looking for any
Yeah.
marking
I
that
could
would
see
tell
you
me,
was
is
looking.
it 50?
I know. I could almost read your mind working on like, where's the sign? Where's the sign?
Yeah.
And that sign is right at the beginning when you enter.
Right.
Right at the
Must have missed
beginning.
it then.
But you were probably so focusing on that roundabout
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you've just missed it as you're coming off.
Okay.
This is just purely because you don't know the area. Okay, it's purely because of it. So that roundabout, just before the dual carriageway, yeah. If you remember, what lane did you go into to go all the way around, like to the second exit?
Left.
Cool. That roundabout, this is because you don't know the area. That roundabout, you got to go into the middle.
Oh.
And
It
then
only had 2 lanes though, right?
it had 3 lanes.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, it had 3 lanes.
Okay.
But this is just because you don't know the area.
Yeah.
This is like if most full license holders, if they go to that roundabout, they don't know the area.
They'd start
They're
with
gonna
that,
they're gonna
yeah.
do it wrong. They'll
Yeah.
get away with it because they're not being tested.
Right.
Why is it better to be on the left, especially when you're going around a right bend?
You have more space on the right to turn and to swerve.
Well, it's more than that. It's
Okay.
more than that. It is more space when you think about it potentially.
Yeah,
But if there was somebody coming,
Mm-hmm.
1, you are more out of their way.
Yeah.
2, your visibility is going to be, you're on that side of the car. Yeah. I mean, my view weren't great because it's a tight bends we did some of the corners, but my view is better than yours and I still couldn't see anything. Yeah. I'm not saying you would have seen great, but what you want to do is you want to be more on this side so you can see around the bend, but also if someone's there, less chance of you hitting each other. But also when you're on this side, you can see them, they've got more chance of seeing you. When you're over there, you're almost like hiding. Yeah, you're hiding from them. They can't see you. They can see you less. You can see them less.
Okay.
So you need to go round the left. What's the first thing you're going to see that's going to make you start thinking, oh, there's a zebra crossing there? What's at the top of the zebra crossing?
Yeah, those like lamp like posts, big ones.
Yeah.
With the round.
Yeah,
Amber.
you're getting close to it, and then you're realizing, oh, it's a zebra crossing.
Yeah.
You've got the lights, you've got the black and white poles, and that's why they've got them. So back going towards it from the distance, you're like, I can see those lights.
True.
I can see those poles. Let me start being a bit more defensive in my drive. I don't mean brake at this point. Yeah, and then I want you to be hazard perception crazy.
Right.
Imagine you're clicking the mouse. You've got all these people, all these hazards. When you get closer, and if you've got people near them, ease off the gas a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't be just like the same maintain. Oh, I've got to stop.
Makes sense.
I feel that you've got like the potential to be a really good driver, like like here, and obviously pass your tests, etc. But I do think there's certain things that you need to adapt and change.
For sure.
And again, it's probably. I know you said you had 20 hours in Gillingham.
Yeah.
Did you have any lesson before that?
Not here, no.
No, that's fine. So I just think you need to gain a little bit more experience with these things. And obviously just need to know like the area a little bit more.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because obviously I think that's a big thing. I know you only had one lesson. I think you said before you had your test in Sidcup.